Did you know that you can find great reading recommendations right inside the library's catalog? Let me show you how. Let's start by going to the library's catalog. The things I'm going to demonstrate work both in the newer version you see here and in the classic version of the catalog. We'll start by searching for a specific book. I'll use The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, a new release in the Hunger Games series. Here we get search results for various formats of this book. Let's click on one to see the full record. On the top part of the page, you'll see all the information you would normally expect about the book and a list of branches that have copies. But if we scroll down the page, we'll come to a section called You Might Also Like. Occasionally, it will take a moment for the data to load in this area. All of the information in the You Might Also Like section comes from a book recommendations database that the library subscribes to called NoveList. If the book you search for is part of a series, the first thing you see is a list of all the books in that series. If the library owns the book, the title will be a link, and you can click on that to see the records for that book. So for example, if we click here on Hunger Games, we will go back and see records for all the different formats the library owns the initial title in. And then we'll head back. Next up is the ReadALike section. Here there are suggestions of other books, authors, and series that you might also enjoy because they share some similarity with the book you initially looked up. If you click on the first book cover under similar titles, you'll see notes on why you might enjoy the book. We can click more and expand that. If you scroll through, we'll see that some notes, like this one, are signed, which means that the recommendation was developed by a librarian on the NoveList staff. The process is the same for author suggestions and also for series suggestions. Scrolling a little further, we come to the Story Elements area. This is a fun interactive tool that lets you explore other books in the library's collection that you might enjoy. The terms listed here describe the book we looked up. Let's say we want to read more action-packed science fiction. If we pause a moment and wait, we will get a list of results of books that fit that criteria that are owned by Clermont County Public Library. You can scroll through and see them. If one looks particularly good, we can click on it and it will take us to the records for that book where you can read about it more or go ahead and place a hold. Finally, we come to the ratings and reviews section when we scroll down a little further. The main features I want to highlight here are Lexile Measure and Accelerated Reader. You can use either tool to find other books owned by the library that are at a similar reading level. For example, if we hit search under Accelerated Reader, we'll discover books at a comparable reading and interest level, all of which will be owned by the library system. Again, we can click on one that looks interesting and we'll get taken to the book's record where we could place a hold. So the next time you're using our catalog to look up a book, please pause and take a moment to check out the You Might Also Like section. You might just discover your next great read.